Today I want to talk to you about an artist with one of the best beat selections in the entire rap scene, Young Nudy. Maybe some of you are not very familiar with him, so I'll start this video by telling you his backstory. Young Nudy, also known as Slime Nudy, was born and raised in East Atlanta, in Boulder Crest to be exact, and he started rapping in 2015 after his feature on Air It Out by his cousin 21 Savage. He got his first solo buzz with the song Yeah Yeah on the album Slimeball. He was one of the first artists to hop on Pierre Bourne's beats, and I consider this connection with Pierre, who is one of the best beat makers of modern rap, a key factor for Nudy's amazing beat selection. Working with such a talented producer probably helped Nudy a lot to find his own sound and the corresponding instrumentals. People always talk about the dream team Pierre and Carti, but honestly the real perfect duo is Pierre and Nudy for me. Young Nudy has a very wide spectrum of trap beats, going from very aggressive all the way to melodic and euphoric. And in this video I will break down my favorites from his discography. Let's continue with the Slimeball series, consisting of 3 albums going from 2016 to 2018. On this series, Nudy raps over dark and sometimes evil sounding instrumentals with heavy trap drums. I already talked about Yeah Yeah, but these tapes feature many more hits. Other great tracks from the series include Bad News, EA with 21 Savage, Yep Yep, and $1. If you are searching for very aggressive sounding trap, you need to check out these tapes for sure. Now let's talk about Nudyland. This is a more melodic and playful sounding album, but Nudy still keeps his gangster image and the hard-hitting trap atmosphere on this project. The song Hell Shell went mega viral on social media a couple years ago, and it still is his second most streamed track to this day. But there are even better songs on this album like Loaded Baked Potato, Judge Scott Convicted, and Ferris Wheel. Again, this project is predominantly produced by Pierre, and the duo never misses together. Now let's focus on my favorite Young Nudy project ever, Slimeer. As the title already suggests, this album is executive produced by Pierre Bourne, and I consider this to be the perfect melodic trap album. I keep coming back to this tape every year in May or June because it has a very euphoric sound as well as an energetic and uplifting atmosphere, which makes it the ideal summer album for modern trap music in my opinion. I especially enjoy the tracks Gas Station and Sunflower Seeds. The track Pissy Pamper featuring Playboi Carti was supposed to be on this project as well, but its unexpected leak complicated the sample clearing process. The very known melody is from the Japanese singer Mai Yamane, and I consider this instrumental to be my favorite rap beat of all time. It's a real shame that we will never receive an official release of the song, but still, Nudy chose a godly beat once again. The next highlight of his discography is EA Monster. On this album we get a bit more relaxed beats with lighter drums, but still great instrumentals nevertheless. Nudy flows well on every song, and I especially enjoyed Fresh as Fuck and My Gang. Now let's talk about Young Nudy's most recent album, Gumbo. Nudy is notorious for naming a lot of his songs after a special type of food, for example duck meat or blue cheese salad, and it is a known fact in the Nudy fanbase that whenever he names a track after a food, it is a guaranteed banger. The title of this album is a reference to the popular American stew and can be interpreted as a multitude of different food types / Young Nudy songs mixed into one tasty gumbo / one big album. This tape for me is one of the best Nudy projects ever released, and I especially like the songs Portobello and McChicken. Now that we concluded my personal highlights of Nudy's discography, I hope that I could prove to you that he's a very talented rapper, in my opinion even the best trap artist out now with the best beat selection in the music industry. I am hyped for his next projects and mostly for new food songs of course. Definitely go check out the albums I presented you today if you haven't yet, and with that being said, thank you for watching, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment which artist I should cover next. Cheers!